Tell me all the things.
Man, not much. Just staying creative, training, staying ready, and just always on my stuff, man.
How do you find the time?
I mean, it's a lot of time. I'm just a punter, dog. So I ain't doing nothing but just swinging away. And then when I'm not kicking the ball or something, I'm just working on music.
That's interesting, because I feel like there's still a lot to go in between. Like you're still training and whatnot, right?
Mm-hmm. Still getting it in.
You're getting it in, and in the meantime, you're working on music.
Yeah, that's my thing, man. I've been doing music for a minute, so that's my thing. I enjoy it.
Your first love is what?
Man, I have to say my first love is music, but like I've always been just as interested with kicking, but like I'm only a fan of kicking the ball, like the actual game. Like I don't really pay much attention to that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. I've never heard someone, I guess, describe it like that. What do you get out of kicking the ball? Is it just like an outlet for something?
It started off as therapeutic, but then as it started getting more serious, I ended up wanting to be one of the best at doing it. And anytime I ever played against a team, I wanted to make sure I was the better punter in that game. So then it started getting more competitive for me, and it just started working out.
Marquette, for you to use the word therapeutic when it comes to hunting the ball, why do you feel like that was the word you used to describe it?
I don't know.
Because I know why it would be therapeutic for me.
Yeah. I mean, well, also with my position, I'm usually by myself on the field when everybody else is doing their thing, like the other positions are doing their thing. So kind of by myself and watching the ball go up in the air real high and real far and trying to find a way to hit it the same way and perfect every time. It was just fun.
See, let me tell you, me being me, it would be therapeutic for me because I would be imagining someone's head there.
I do that too. Trust me.
I know that would probably be the main reason why it would be so therapeutic for me, because I would be up trying to punt that ball and be like, that person that cut me off earlier today. This is, you know what I'm saying? That's how you get the most out of me.
Exactly.
Me being hella toxic.
I'm telling you. That's
Do me
true.
a favor. I was reading something that says you utilize your musical talents as an outlet for mental health. How important is it for you to do that?
It's very important. I feel like a lot of people try to hold things in, and I mean, it's just not. We're all human beings and stuff, so you got to find a way to get out what you've been holding inside for a minute. So my way of getting that off my chest is putting some things in my songs and putting them out there, being vulnerable enough to put your song out there, and because you never know, other people go through the same situation that you go through. Like they can find that through music, and yeah, that's kind of how I used it.
So when you are getting the songs out, I guess you're writing your music and things like that. Is that the therapeutic process, just getting it out of your body and putting it on paper?
Exactly. Writing it down, putting it out there. And I mean, it's kind of weird. I was telling somebody about this a couple of days ago where it's kind of weird when you make a song and then and you get so attached to the song and write how you feel about it and put it out there for the rest of the world to hear and stuff. Like it's like a weird feeling because you don't really want to do that. It's kind of weird, but I mean, I kind of like doing that too, though.
It's the vulnerability, and I feel like a lot of people aren't necessarily comfortable with being vulnerable. You know, how did you get past that?
Man, just the same way I got past playing my first game. You just gotta, instead of dipping your toe in there, you just do it. You either do it or you don't do it, and then you sit back and you regret not taking the chances later on in life. And I don't want to be one of those.
Do you ever sit back and regret, man, I shouldn't have put that in the song, or man, I shouldn't have said that, or man, I shouldn't have did this?
Not really. Sometimes I do wish I sung a little bit better on the old songs, but yeah, if I would have never put those songs out, I wouldn't be at the place where I'm at now. So you just got to do it though. I take chances. I take chances.
Has there ever been a situation, or not even a situation? Take me back to the first song you probably heard, right? And you thought to yourself, I want to do this.
What would that's a good question. I don't know. I think I've always been a Calvin Harris fan, and I think just listening to his music and stuff, I'm like, I kind of want to make happy music like this too. Like, so I started off doing that style of music, like more housey and EDM, but it had to be a Calvin Harris song for sure.
Calvin Harris, do me a favor and tell me about Sweet Tea.
Sweet Tea, that's a song that my cousin came up with for the chorus. It was when we were all locked down. Everybody couldn't go anywhere, so he ended up making a song on the porch, and I'm like, bro, y'all funny. Like we were just laughing at it at first, but then I heard a beat, and I was
Yeah.
like, bro, you never wrote lyrics for that song, right? He was like, nah, we just playing around. All right, let me get that, put it on this song. And the song, it's the perfect song. I feel like I'm from Georgia, so we like sweet tea down in Georgia, and then
Absolutely.
it's got a mixture of styles of music that I used to listen to when I was younger. Like it's kind of got the pop vibe, it's got the country vibe to it, and it's got the hip hop. So it's kind of meshing all three of those together.
Let me tell you, I find it extremely interesting that when I talk to people and we talk about COVID or how things came about in COVID, when we were all locked down, either you were hella creative or you were not creative at all.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What did you fall under?
I think I was on both sides of that. Both sides of that. It'll be some days where I'm kind of like partying. Like I still have people at the crib just hanging out every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
But then it'll be days where I'm just in here just working on music the whole time. So I was kind of in the middle I was in the middle for sure.
In the middle, chilling, vibing.
In the middle, chilling. Because you had time to do everything. It was just a whole year sitting at the house. My house is a pretty nice size, I feel like, and I don't know. Sometimes I want to do something. I don't know. I got endless possibilities over here.
I know this is gonna sound hella weird when I say this, and I may be on an island saying this, but sometimes I kind of wish I had that time again. And I remember saying, like, to people when we were like, just enjoy this time. There's a reason why we have this downtime, because when everything opens back up, it's gonna be go, 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 go. But now
Yeah.
I kind of wish, not that we were locked down again, but I wish having that time,
Yeah, I agree. It's a couple of things I wish I would have did a little bit, but like at the same time, just knowing how the world's going, man, it just might happen again. You just don't
No.
know.
What did you wish you had time to do?
Man, I feel like I could have dialed in a little bit more with that, with the creative side. I've gotten a lot better as far as like making it. Any artist, the more you make music, the better you should get every time.
Absolutely.
I feel like at this moment in my career, if we were to have COVID coming up now, I would have a lot of big things popping even more. It'll just be better.
I feel that. What are you working on next?
Man, what I'm working on next right now, I'm trying to work on getting Sweet Tea pushed out there more and more. I got a couple of shows been set up. One spot in Vegas, one spot in Florida. But I got a cool PR team. They're getting everything set up, like a lot more than I've ever had before, which is super cool. So I'm in a really good position right now.
Marquette, you're a good dude with great energy, and I appreciate you jumping on and chatting with us.
I appreciate you.